Hello there, welcome to Dead Deal. So this is an interactive horror game with options apparently, and some of the dialogue options have been locked out. That's what it says on the itch.io page, so we'll just see what there is available. Apparently we have died and we need to gamble for our life. So, a friend, why welcome. As it so happens, you've come just in time. My last friend, he had to leave. So how about it? How about we have a friendly little gamble? I like how friendly is trembling. I promise it'll be worth your time and you're totally dead, so what is there to lose? Should I have mentioned that sooner? You are dead. But don't worry, I'll help you. If you win our gamble. So how about it? A gamble for your life? Yes. Is this really safe? So that's us talking. It was a yes or no question. Yes? Brilliant. As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the dealer of death, and I'll be your host this evening. That's the wrong your. Dealer of death. Why yes, I'm the one and only dealer of death. The name more or less sums me up, so let's move on. As I was saying, you can have your life back, but on one condition. You'll have to make all of your decisions right here and now, without any context for what they mean. Whatever you answer now will play out later, and until then, you'll have no idea what the consequences are. Your fate is in your hands, but once you've decided, you're committed. But I'm a decent fellow, so if you need a hand, we can surely come to an agreement, which is very wavering. Let's begin. So let's say hypothetically there's an ice cream store with lots of colourful ice cream. Ice cream is 2 words. An easy question to start you off. Which ice cream colour do you pick? Oh, you know, blue ice cream, that sounds really nice because you don't see that every day. I mean, red, yeah, that sounds interesting too, but you normally get pink if it's like strawberry or something. I would say blue. Blue ice cream is delicious. Well, I don't know it's delicious. I've never tried it. I want to though. Dots. Was that the wrong answer? What the hell is blue supposed to taste like? Well, let's see. It could be blueberry. It could pretty much just be blueberry. It just tastes blue. Come on, man. Well, aren't you smart? Moving on. Next question. You've been hiking for days. Do you climb up and over a tall mountain or down into a deep valley? I wouldn't want to climb, but also going down into a deep valley sounds a bit scary. Up or down? Down would be physically easier for me, but if I could, I would probably go up. So I'm going to say up. It'd be so much easier to go up and over the mountain. But either way, you go the same amount of up and down. You must climb out of the valley or you must climb up the mountain. Oh, I didn't see that. Question 3. I want you to imagine 2 paths, left and right. They're both identical paths that go to the same place, so do you go left or right? Always left. Without question. Well, this is quite the conundrum. No, not really. I quite happily would go left every single time. Okay, it's skipping some of the text, so that needs to be looked at. Anyway, what was I saying? Ah, right, next question. Yeah, it's cool that our options that we pick get displayed down the bottom there. It also gives us an idea of how far along we are. So I normally ask 8 questions, but how about, just for you, I add an extra question. That way, there'll be a total of 9. I just think that'd make it more interesting. Yeah, sure. Sure, an extra question sounds fun. Do you really think you're special? that was secretly just another question in disguise, and you answered yes. You're not getting another question. How disappointing. Let's say that hypothetically you've won an Oscar. As you go to collect the award, you would what? You're meant to fill in the blank. How would you respond while collecting your award? Yeah, this needs to be proofread a little bit. Bow, clap, punch. Punch what? Like punch the air? Like that kind of thing? Or I would bow, I suppose. Yeah. Seems like the most... Yeah, I was going to say it would be like the most polite thing to do. It'd be professional to bow, I think. The crowd will love it. I got to see that before it disappeared. For this next question, I'm not giving any misleading hints. You just need to give me a colour. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this has any correlation with what we picked for our ice cream colour. Well, I'm going to say blue again anyway, because blue is my favourite colour out of those three. Blue, because it's a cool colour. Pun intended. I don't care about the reasoning. Let's keep going. So now, I have an important question for you. Entirely off the books, by the way. Do you trust me? Not really, no. I wonder if it will penalise you for not being honest. Not that it would be able to tell if I was being honest or not. It's just, let's say yes. Yeah, you seem like a trustworthy guy. Even though he tricked us. Really? No. Well, as a matter of fact, that last question did count, and now you'll be answering yes to some unknown future event. Okay then. Oh, how I hate to betray your trust. Anyway, moving on. Question 8, the final one. You've arrived at hell. Do you look up at the tortured souls or down into the pit of infinite despair? Well, I would say let's look up. I don't really want to look into a pit of infinite despair. I mean, who would? Can I just close my eyes and do neither? Answer the question before I take you to hell myself. Why is our main character getting into so much trouble? I'll look up then, because it'd shut the hell up. Okay, that was bad. Get it? Stop making him angry. And that's a wrap. All of the questions are answered, and now it's time to get to the exciting part. Dots. I haven't told you this yet, but if you want to live, you'll need to witness someone die. Okay then. What? You heard me. Witness somebody die. You don't have to murder them, but you can if you want to. I won't stop you. What's going on with the music? That's sickening. Lighten up. You've gotten this far. What's a little bit of death going to matter? You don't need to kill them. Just stand there and watch. They were going to die anyway. And of course, make sure you don't die. You've got to witness someone else's death, not your own. Let's get started. Where am I? Some rainforest? Back to reality? Close enough. There's a village a few hours east of here. You'd best start walking. Dots. 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 Triple dots. I've been walking through this thick jungle for hours now. If only there was something to eat. If you're dead... Never mind. Well, here's a perfect opportunity. 3 different colourful fruits. That should be a colon, not a semicolon. The red fruit is definitely poisonous, and the blue one is almost entirely a seed. With no other option, you pick the blue fruit. The blue fruit is mostly seeds. There won't be much nutrition here. Okay, interesting. I don't really know what to go for then. Let's try and bargain. Bargaining with me already? You must be desperate to need help so soon. Are you sure you're ready to pay the consequences? No. I'll take the blue fruit. No, that's not fair. Surely you can just help me out. Ha, no. Yeah, okay. We'll pick the blue fruit then. This doesn't taste so bad. So then, have I won the gamble yet? Cute, but no. Let's keep going. You're hot and exhausted when you arrive in front of a mountain and a valley. Oh, here we go. So will you climb the mountain or descend into the valley? Well, we're climbing up it, aren't we? And as forecast earlier, you would choose to climb the mountain. To climb the bare slopes in the heat of the day, despite how crazy that seemed. Yep. Whatever. I'm in it for the view. Well, now that you're at the top of this silly mountain, you can see two paths ahead. The left path approaches an old structure, a large one that can be seen from atop the mountain. And to the right is a path that enters a blazing forest fire. Well, looks like we chose the right thing then. I told you, always left. Yeah, well then, good thing I selected left. Is it though? Who knows what opportunities lie to the right? There may be any number of people in peril. No, let's go left. You descend back down the mountain on the path to the old ruins. It's a fast descent and before long you're outside the ruins. This place is huge. Greetings, are you here to explore the old temple too? I had hired help, but they've all skedaddled. How about you join me on my little archaeological dig? Heck, I can even pay you for the trouble. This could be anyone. Let's just say yes. Sure, I'll join your crew. Awesome. Now that you're on board, I just gotta tell you, this place is loaded with deadly booby traps. Of course it is. Fucking hell. So no silly business, or you could just get us both killed. Sounds like this is your chance to give him a nudge in the direction of death. Oh, I see. It sure is swell that I found you when I did. Here's $50 up front. You'll get the rest when we're done here. You can collect the debt from his dead body. You descend into the old temple, which is lined with majestic stone pillars. Majestic has a J, not a G. And adorned with detail. The chamber that we're looking for is right this way. The man who hired you points to a solid stone wall. This is a door. And there's only one way to open it. And I'll bet that you won't guess it. On either side of the door is two oddly placed statues, both punching the wall. It was almost like a message. Okay, nothing's happening. Right, okay, so apparently this game is incomplete. So that might be why I'm now stuck on this screen and I can't go any further. So if that's the case, it looks like it's about halfway done then through the options that we've got there at the bottom. This game is apparently also on hiatus, so don't know when it would be completed, but if it does get completed, then I'll be interested in playing the rest of it. For now then, that was a good first initial impression of the game. The music is really good and I like the style of it, and the fact that you make choices without any context, so then it makes you kind of pay for it later or not pay for it. The only thing I would say is proofreading, definitely. And then that's about it really as far as criticisms go. Until next time then, goodbye.